Less than a week since returning from the historic summit in Washington, President Moon Jae-in is already in Germany for his first G20 event. The multilateral forum will keep him busier than ever, meeting with German Chancellor Angela Merkel and many other world leaders. Hwang Ho-jun starts us off.
After about a 10-hour flight from Seoul, South Korean President Moon Jae-in arrived in Berlin at around noon on Wednesday local time, officially beginning his 5-day visit to Germany at the invitation of German Chancellor Angela Merkel, and also to attend the G20 summit in Hamburg later this week. This is his second trip to a foreign country since his inauguration, following his visit to Washington last week to meet with his U.S. counterpart Donald Trump. Landing at the Berlin Tegel Airport, President Moon and First Lady Jung-sook were greeted by the South Korean ambassador to Berlin, the German ambassador to Seoul, Germany's deputy chief of protocol, and leaders of the South Korean community in Germany. President Moon and First Lady Kim then held a lunch meeting with representatives of the South Korean community in Germany, with about 180 people from all walks of life attending the event. The meeting was held to thank the South Korean nurses and miners who were dispatched to Germany during the 1960s and 1970s and encourage the South Korean immigrants who have served as a bridge for cooperation and friendship between the two nations. President Moon underscored Germany's accomplishment in economic growth under the foundation of global SMEs, thus securing the next growth engine in preparation for the fourth industrial revolution and creating new jobs, which are in line with his economic policies back in South Korea. President Moon also briefed the South Korean community in Germany of his administration's determination and policy towards North Korea to make a war-free peninsula. Highlighting Germany's history of reunification, Moon asked the South Korean expatriates for their support while also pledging to do his best to support South Koreans living overseas. Hwang Ho-jun, Arirang News.